It all began with one boy, Will Byers, the first victim, the first link, and the one person who never let him go.
At long last,
Vecna.
we can begin.
There's no time for us. There's no place for us.
So why did Vecna choose Will? What connects Will and Vecna? Will, Vecna's greatest weapon, become his biggest weakness? It wasn't until Season 4 that we finally learned the truth. Vecna was behind everything from the very beginning. He was the one controlling the Demogorgon that took Will, and the Mind Flayer that later possessed him. Vecna didn't choose Will by accident. From the beginning, Will stood out, not because he was strong, but because he was sensitive. Quiet, creative, often lonely. A kid who escaped into his imagination to cope with the real world. That emotional vulnerability made him easy to reach and easy to control. The Upside Down feeds on emotion, on fear and pain, and Vecna, who thrives on trauma, could sense that in Will. The night 11 opened the first gate, Vecna felt Will's fear and guided the Demogorgon straight to him. But unlike his other victims, Vecna didn't kill Will. He saw something different, potential, a mind he could shape, a bridge he could use. Will wasn't prey, he was vessel. He became Vecna's window into Hawkins, a living conduit he could watch through. Vecna chose Will because he was the perfect host, frightened, emotional, and easy to manipulate.
It just makes me feel like more of a freak.
But that same sensitivity that made him a target might also be what saves everyone in the end. What connects Will and Vecna? What ties Will Byers and Vecna together goes deeper than the Upside Down. From the very beginning, the two were similar, quiet, sensitive, and deeply connected to the world around them in ways others couldn't understand. Vecna, once Henry Creel, was a boy who saw the darkness in people's minds and learned to control it. Will, a boy who saw the emotion and learned to connect to it. But that connection between them, forged in fear, strengthened through pain, never truly went away. In Season 2, when the Mind Flayer's tunnels are burned beneath Hawkins' lab, Will screams in agony, feeling the creature's pain as if it were his own. It's the moment we realize their minds are linked. And when Will says,
No. What? He likes it cold.
he's not just describing the Mind Flayer, he's describing Vecna's presence inside him. The cold isn't just temperature, it's control. In Season 3, long after the possession is gone, that same chill returns. Will's neck tingles, and he whispers,
He's here.
The bond never truly broke. It just went quiet. Their connection wasn't just made in the Upside Down. It was made in what they shared: fear, emotion, and power. Vecna is the darkness born from pain. Will is the light that survived it. And when they finally meet again, only one of them will decide how it all ends. Will Vecna's greatest weapon become his biggest weakness? One thing we know: the producers leaked the first 5 minutes of Season 5, showing how Vecna took Will and whispered,
You and I, we are going to do such beautiful things together.
By possessing him, Vecna plans to use Will as a weapon, or even as the final gate into the real world. And the Duffer Brothers have already confirmed, Will Byers has a major role in the final season. So what if that same link works both ways? If Vecna can reach into Will's mind, then maybe Will can reach back. If Vecna feeds on pain, maybe Will, the boy who survived it, can turn that pain into strength. Imagine Will diving deep into that psychic link, confronting Vecna inside his own mind, the same way 11 faced him through Max. Only this time, the connection runs both directions. Vecna created their bond through pain, but Will could end it through love, through the one emotion Vecna never understood. Because in the end, the biggest weakness of Vecna is humanity. And that might be the power Will's been carrying all along. The cast knows something huge is coming. David Harbour said that when they read the script for the final episode of Stranger Things Season 5, people in the room started crying halfway through. And by the last 20 minutes, it was just
crying waves of different people.
If that's what happens just reading it, imagine what it'll be like watching it. So now the question is, how will it all end? Will Will Byers be the key to saving Hawkins, or the reason it finally falls? Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget, everything began with Will Byers. And soon, it's all going to end with him.